Paper Peg Doll people, what do I want to be when I grow up? Today in art, we will be making a paper peg doll. In class, you will receive a template and you will secure it on top of a piece of cardstock paper. You can do so by putting tape on the back of that template and fastening it down. I also just use my hand to hold it steady as I go around the edges of that template. You will trace it all the way down to the bottom to the edge of the paper until it's complete. This will be step 1 of making your paper peg doll person. Once you're finished tracing, you will get another handout. This handout has several different designs on it representing things you can be when you grow up. When I was little, I wanted to be a teacher, an artist, or an actress. So today I'm going to draw an artist on my paper peg doll person. The first thing I do is draw a line to connect from one side to the other to separate my head from the body. I do this by using a curved line. Go a little bit above and draw a simple curved line for the smile, and then 2 circles for eyes. You can add eyelashes if you want to. Once you've added your face, then you will look at your hair. I'm choosing the design that has a little bit of a curve, but you can pick another example. This can be a zigzag line or wavy lines. Look at your paper and pick the design you like best. Now it's time to choose the outfit. Because I wanted to be an artist, I selected to be an artist from the template that was given to me in class, the handout. Maybe you would like to be a firefighter or another type of person. You can change the outfit based on that. These characters don't have arms, so you would just draw a little loop on the sides if you want to make overalls, that's what I'm making, or no lines at all if you're not showing any arms. I'm adding a pocket in the front and 2 pockets on the side, but if you wanted to make a normal shirt, I would just draw a line across the belly to separate your shirt from the pants. You can add things in pockets, you can add things to your outfit. So say you would like to be a builder, you could put a hammer in that pocket. Or maybe you want to be a mathematician, you could put a calculator and a pencil. Or maybe you want to be a ballerina, and you would choose the ballerina option on the side, and that has a wavy line to look like a tutu. In the middle, draw a small V and a line going all the way down to the bottom to make pants, to separate the legs. So it looks like a small little V, and draw a line going all the way down to make those legs. Teeny V and a straight line. Now I am done drawing and I'm going around the entire image in Sharpie. So I'm tracing what I've done in pencil with a Sharpie. Once I'm finished tracing, you can pick colored pencils, crayons, or markers to color in your paper peg doll person. Don't forget to color in the skin tone as well. I chose a light tan for my face, but you can pick the variety of colors that would match your skin in the class. Once I'm complete with my peg doll person, I'm going to cut it out. I make sure not to cut out on the colored line, but I can cut just outside of the black line. One hand is for turning the paper and the other hand is for cutting. So one hand will always be turning and the other hand will always be cutting. Keep that white line at the bottom. You will need that because that's going to be how we fold our peg doll person to stay standing up. I'm finishing trimming up the edges, and once I have it all trimmed up, I'm going down to the bottom and folding the edges. You also want to fold a tiny line in between where the pants are on your paper peg doll person. Fold that middle part in half. Boop! And so it will stand up on its own. Once you've folded your edges, it's time to make a background. The background is really fun because you get to create a space that's special for your peg doll person. I'm creating an art studio for my peg doll person. But maybe you made a doctor. You can make a doctor's office. Maybe you created a singer. You could make a stage with a microphone. Or maybe a bakery if you wanted to be a chef. This is your time to do a really fun background for your future dreams. Another great example would be if you wanted to be a vet. You could make a vet hospital filled with animals. There's a lot of different fun things you can decide and a lot of fun people you could create. But just make sure you're making who you want to be when you grow up. I can't wait to see your paper peg doll people with background. Enjoy and have a fun time.